All right, so in this next Federal Writers Project interview, this person tells about a hoodoo doctor who would walk around in a long black coat but had a lot of cures for you if you were sick. Dr. Jones would walk around with a long black coat, similar to a preacher, and wear those crazy sideburns. But he used roots and stuff for medicine. He learned about them in the piney woods from his granny. She taught him everything she knew. He didn't cast spells like a voodoo doctor, but he used roots for smallpox, rind of bacon for mumps, and sheep's wool tea for a whooping cough. And if you had a snake bite, alum, saltpeter, and bluestone mixed with brandy or whiskey. Now, this person goes on to say, how their great granddad fought in the Revolutionary War and how his dad fought in the Civil War for freedom. And I think it's really important that we continue to highlight the fact that black people did fight in the Revolutionary War. Black people did fight in the Revolutionary War. One more time for the people in the back. Black people did fight in the Revolutionary War. But I digress. He says that his great granddaddy would tell him about all types of hoodoo and conjure. For instance, to dream of clear water lets you know that you're on the right side of God. So next he gives a description of a ceremony that he witnessed as a child. He says the voodoo doctors, it seems, had the most power over black people before and after the war. They had meeting places in secret with a voodoo kettle and nobody knew what was in it. Maybe snakes, spiders, and human blood, ain't no telling what. Folks all come in the dark of the moon, and the voodoo doctor would wave his arms and the folks would crowd up close. Dim what the voodoo strips down to the waist, and they would all commence to dance to the beat of drums. They dance faster and faster and chant until they fall down in a heap. The candle bearers would hold their arms up high and sway and chant. Then they'd seize whatever power they had that would send them leaping and whirling. Then that old doctor would work the spell that he wanted to conjure. He'd cast many spells over the next couple of days, and if he couldn't work it one way, then he'd work it another. And when he died, did he stay buried? No, sir. When he walks the street as a ghost, many will see him waving. Now, I think this is a pretty elaborate story. Who knows if that last part is true? I have no idea, but you know what? We're going to go with it. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.